Hello everybody and welcome for a new Starbound episode. You are here for a Starbound gameplay, isn't it? So for now we will just resume what will happen in this episode. So it's basically a calm episode where we'll just upgrade the city by adding one house, make some missions for the villagers and upgrade the spaceship. So yes, if those who don't know, the spaceships can be upgraded and it's what we'll do today. So to upgrade it you need to have crew members, and those crew members are just villagers that want to get into your crew, and for that you need to make missions for them. So for now we are just managing a little space in our inventory to just get some things in our farmland, and after we'll just make the mission. So we'll get straight into it with this guy's mission. I need to bring him to another guy, so let's go. I really need a teleporter way to the right because I always have to make the same way. And yes, I think for those who saw the last episode, this part is in it. I'm not pretty sure of it, but I think this little clip with this guy is in the latest episode. I have a doubt. Mm, but it's just a mission like the other ones. So for now, I have one crew member, and yes, so I need to kill some monsters because it doesn't have to die when I make the travel. So you have different types of planets in this game, easy ones, medium ones, and hard, and after there's even harder ones. So what that means is in some planets you have enemies that are stronger and better loot. So for my colony I just preferred to establish myself into easy planets. So like this, the monster are very easy to deal with, and the guy will just be killed by a little monster. And yes, there's a lot of monster in this way, but they don't deal a lot of damage because I have an armor that is not end game but middle game, I tell. And yes, I just found the man, so the mission is complete and I just have to explore. So yes, this was definitely in the last episode. I don't know why, but as you can see, you have two explications, two different explanations, and it gives me the time for you to have some conseil. It doesn't seems to be an English word, but to have some things to know. And this is a new footage, so I need to make some missions like this. He just told me to go speak with the people on the top and again, so as you can see it was really fast because I have all the materials that he needs, because in that type of mission I need some materials to craft some things and other, and I almost have them. So I need to talk with him and just return back. So nothing really interesting happening here. And yes, it just told me to have one lamp to place it on another house, and this lamp was in his house, so I just destroyed it because I don't want to craft another one. And let's make a new house. So almost every episode I make a new house. It's not meant for, but I just recorded that on the way, and some episodes are in the same day. So there's a day where I just made a lot of houses, and it's really nice because with that I can just have a lot more villagers. And I try to make my best to make the villagers claim the things without having to teleport themselves. So as you can see, I can't make a double jump to get in the house, but the villager can use the platform because they couldn't make a double jump then. So changing wood type, I could just make all the houses the same, but it wouldn't be smart or beautiful, so I just make some variations. As you can see, I just put two different types of stone in here, and the decoration will be the same. So let's place the copper. I just really like the copper things like that, the copper platforms. And it's just a bunker uh, because it's the only house where I put a bed actually, but it just seems like a refuge more than a house because it's just a sleeping bag and a warning sign. So I don't have enough colony deeds, so I bought a new one, and I can upgrade my module, so I've made it. And yes, I got one of the upgrades of the power is a sphere but with spikes, and it allows you to climb walls with it, so it's very useful. And you have, I think, 3 or 4 powers by category. Like for the ball, you can have a ball to go in water faster, another one to make, I think, a dash, another. But the power have all the same ability. If you can swim faster in water with the ball, it won't be more useful than the other one. And I've got a card because I have 2 crew members, so I can upgrade my ship with ship parts. You usually find them into hostile ships in the minimap. You go them, you attack, and you find them. Or when you make space peacekeeper missions. So it's the second item in my first category, so don't saw it. It's a little box with red and white parts. And with that I can upgrade for free my ship. It costs boxes but not money, so you just have to talk with this man and you have a little animation and your ship is upgraded. So and he also sells little machines. I don't have enough money to get one, but it could be useful. And if you have any tips for me in this game, you could just tell me. I wouldn't use them really early because I just make more episodes and just one at a time. But and as you can see, I have a new stage, a new place on my ship, so I can just put all my crafting stations in the ship. It's more useful and practical than just putting them into my village, I guess. And yes, I had 2 campfires in my spaceship. So it doesn't really fit with the spaceship ambience with all the futuristic parts and you have all the one stations. But once you upgrade them, they looks like more futuristic, so it's more useful. And just upgrading the ship by placing detector modules on it, and just the door that I put on the left doesn't need a detector to open, so I put one because like this it can close himself, but it's no longer useful. And let's make a little bit of decoration with the parts. If you didn't remember or just don't saw the video, the computer racks were from a friendly ship. I bought them from the captain, and the desk and other were from Apex base, and I raid and just get the materials in that. So placing some things, and I have a pretty room. And the first stage is a little bit ugly with nonsenses and other, but the second one is really nice. So yes, I never showed you my armor, but I just never crafted an armor, and I just made one piece, but the other ones I just bought them from traveling merchants. So yes, I need to eat in this game. It's a little bit annoying, and it's raining. I'm don't know what I will do after, but I think it's just all missions, like every time I make. And let's get right into the missions. So you can manage your missions with the attention point at the right top corner, but usually the missions that you could do right now is right wrote on the top right corner, so with the direction, so you don't need to go check every time. And yes, as you can see, I'm just playing with the ball, and it just really helps a lot. So killing enemies, I'm not obligated to kill them because I just can pass my way, but it's it's more useful. Like this, I'm just sure I wouldn't take any damage. I wasn't. So just healing a little bit in this water and get my way over it. So yeah, the ball helps me to climb there, and I never climbed this mountain before. You can see there's seeds that I never got, like corn seeds and sugar cane seeds and other. And this is the mine entrance. So it's a little bit different from the first planet, and there's a little bit more dangerous enemies, like this one that were on the bottom of the mine before. But it's basically all the same mines. This part was also on the other mine, so and yeah, I got the people that I need to get back home. So yes, it was a wrong way, but obviously I can escape by another way, like this one, I hope. And yes, we're escaping through it, so I just need to get him back. And it's a little bit slow, these parts of the missions. I don't really like this because you just need to make all the way up to your house, but and yes, it's cocoa, not sugarcane. This is sugarcane, so I have enough of things to make chocolate, I think. And yes, sometimes when you kill flying things, you got raw, like steak or meat, so it's useful. And yes, I can climb back this mountain with the ball power. I couldn't make that before, so it's worth it, clearly, to buy it. And after I can like transform my dash into a run that cost energies or other things like that. And I'm almost at the camp. At the camp, at the town, there's enough people to say town, and it just teleported to me. So it's friendly. And yes, just sleep next to a monster, it's really nice. And when you get people on the houses, but you just make this for mission, there will be more than one person to live in the house. For example, there are 3 to live in the little house. So just get back to the ship and get back to the village. Or no, it's the outpost. And just I will sell some things at the outpost because I need money and I have more than necessary food. And just like that, we're coming slowly to the end of the video, so I will let you enjoy the end if you want to. I thank you very much for watching till the end, it's very nice for me. And please consider enjoying, subscribing, liking, because if you subscribe you could just unsubscribe later and it helps me a lot. So thank you for watching to the end. Have a nice day. Goodbye and see you the next Monday. Bye.